You're still here, and that says something about you. You're not just drifting through life. You're digging in, looking for ways to make your days matter. That's rare. Most people let the world pull them along, but you're choosing to carve your own path. Let's go deeper, because winning your day isn't just about systems. It's about the life lessons you pick up through the grind. These are the truths I've learned through near failures, sleepless nights, and moments when everything was on the line. They're not just about getting more done. They're about living with purpose, resilience, and clarity. My hope is these lessons spark something in you, not just to be productive, but to build a life you'll look back on with pride. Asterisk, one of the toughest lessons I learned is that time is the only thing you can't get back. In 2008, when Tesla and SpaceX were teetering, I was stretched so thin I barely saw my kids. I was sleeping on factory floors, eating cheap noodles, throwing every second into saving those companies. We made it. SpaceX got a rocket into orbit. Tesla shipped the Roadster, but I paid a price. I missed moments with my family I'll never reclaim. That hit me hard. You can't do it all, and trying to will break you. Now, every morning, I ask, asterisk, if today were my last, what's the one thing I'd want to do? Asterisk, that question, rooted in curiosity, isn't just about work, it's about life. For you, it might be a project, a conversation, or a moment with someone you love. Time's finite. Spend it on what makes you whole. Asterisk, another lesson came when SpaceX's first 3 rockets blew up. The world wrote us off, investors bailed, and I was flat broke. I could have walked away, but I didn't. Not because I was fearless, but because I saw failure as a signal to get curious again. Each crash taught us something: a design flaw, a miscalculation, a weak link. By the 4th launch, we nailed it, and SpaceX lived. Life works the same way. Your setbacks, a lost job, a missed goal, a screw-up, aren't proof you're not enough. They're data, showing you where to tweak. Ask, what can I learn here? Then keep moving. Most people quit when it gets tough, but you're not most people. You're here, learning, growing, refusing to fold. That's what builds a life that matters. Asterisk, I also learned you don't need to be perfect to be powerful. During Tesla's Model 3 production hell, I was working 120-hour weeks, sleeping under my desk, barely holding it together. The media was vicious, short sellers bet billions against us, and some days I felt like I was letting everyone down. But I kept going, not because I had endless energy, but because I took one step at a time. Even on my worst days, I'd do one small thing: fix a production issue, send a key email, walk the factory floor. Those tiny wins added up, and we survived. You don't need to feel great to move forward. Just act, even imperfectly. Whether you're raising kids, grinding at work, or chasing a dream, one step today beats waiting for ready. You're enough, right now, flaws and all. Asterisk, your environment shapes you more than you realize. At Tesla and SpaceX, I saw how a cluttered desk or noisy office killed focus. My desk? Bare bones, laptop, notebook, water. No distractions. But it's not just physical space. The people you let in, the media you consume, the habits you allow, they're wiring your brain. In America, we're slammed with negativity, news alerts, social media fights, toxic coworkers. I learned to be ruthless about my inner circle. Negative people? I limit them. Endless news? I tune it out. Your energy is your lifeblood. Guard it. Look around today, what's draining you? A phone that won't stop buzzing? A friend who only gripes? Cut it out. Small changes like that free you to focus on what lifts you up. Asterisk, here's a lesson that saved me from burnout. Clarity beats discipline. I used to think productivity was about sheer willpower, pushing through exhaustion, forcing more. But that's a dead end. I was drowning in tasks at Tesla until I started making 2 lists every morning. List 1, mission-critical tasks that kept us alive, like fixing a production bottleneck. List 2, distractions, like most emails or random meetings. Only list 1 got my focus. That wasn't discipline. It was clarity, sparked by curiosity about what really mattered. Try it tomorrow. Make your 2 lists. What's critical to your life? What's noise? You don't need to be a machine. You just need to know where to point your energy. Asterisk, I learned to own my mornings because they set the stage for everything. Forget the hype about waking up at 4 a.m. I get up around 7 or 7:30, and my rule is, own the first hour, own the day. I used to check my phone first thing in the morning, and within minutes, I was reacting to emails, news, texts. My day was hijacked. Now, I ban my phone for the first 60 minutes. I grab my coffee mug, coffee, a notepad, and write my one mission-critical task and its biggest threat, like distractions or doubt. That simple act anchors me. It's asking, what's my fight today? Try it. No phone tomorrow morning. Write your one thing. You'll feel a shift, space to think, power to create. Most people let their days run them. You're learning to run yours. Asterisk momentum's my superpower lesson learned, too. Starting is always the hardest. When I built my first company, I slept on a bean bag in the office, showered at the YMCA, not for glory, but to keep moving. Every day was a fight to stay in motion, even when no one cared. That's what built everything I have now. You don't need to live like that, but start small. Write one sentence, walk 3 minutes, open the project file. Guard your first 10 minutes of work, no emails, just action. End your day mid-task. It's easier to dive back in tomorrow. Momentum compounds. One step becomes a week becomes a life. Where are you stuck? Pick one small move today. That's how you become unstoppable. Asterisk chaos will test you. I learned to stay steady during SpaceX's darkest days, when rockets exploded and investors fled. My trick, a daily anchor. Every morning, I'd ask, what's my one win today? That kept me grounded, even when the world screamed. Work in 25-minute bursts, then take a 5-minute break. Your brain loves sprints, not marathons. Guard your energy from chaos, negative people, drama, endless crises. Who's draining you? What's one boundary you can set? You're tougher than the noise, and you deserve to protect your fire. Asterisk when you're exhausted, you're still enough. During Tesla's Model 3 nightmare, I was a wreck, insane hours, eating ramen under my desk, doubting myself. But I learned, you don't need perfect energy, just one step. Do one small win first thing, a decision, a task, a stretch. Simplify choices, same clothes, plan meals, to save brain power. Move your body. Even for 2 minutes, it rewires you. What's one habit you can streamline? You don't need to feel amazing to act, just move. Every big win, every company, every dream is built from small, messy steps. You're capable. Today, asterisk the biggest lesson? You're here for a reason. You're not just another person clocking in or scrolling through life. You're meant to create something extraordinary. A business, a family legacy, a quiet act of courage no one sees. The American dream isn't a handout. It's built, one curious, resilient step at a time. You don't need more time or talent. You've got everything you need now. Take one step today. Make your 2 lists. Own your morning. Clear one distraction. People will call you lucky, but you'll know it was 1,000 choices made in the dark. You're not here to waste your days. You're here to shape them. Go build your life. I'm cheering you on from factory floors to the stars.